Hi, this is Juanjo, and this is a quick intro to our new product from Lighthouse in the space of AI that we call Connect AI. So what's the situation that we are in? It's quite clear that the chat interfaces, ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, Gemini, all of the new players are becoming more and more a way for consumers, for users to interact with the travel space and hospitality brand. As I'm recording this, ChatGPT has just launched GPT-5, so the new evolution in the models. A lot of people are already using AI to plan travel, but very few of them are still using that to book travel. So that's what we are building, this connection between the research phase and actually going to practical terms that are useful for the travel brands. The problem is pretty obvious. If you go and do a search now and interact with the AI chat companies, there's very little content that comes from the hotel brands themselves. The majority is either generic content, OTAs, etc. But hotels are not present there. We are a bit now in the Google SEO moment 20 years ago. That's what's happening now in the world of AI. So we want to help enable the brands to become part of this conversation. And practically what does that mean? There's basically three elements. The first thing is you want hotels to be discovered in a chat conversation. Then you want hotels to be understood properly by the AI models and give the right information. And then you want actions, that this is not just a research, but actually becomes an action. And in the hospitality space, that means to look for rates and then to be able to book and potentially pay for that experience and have the full funnel of conversion. We look at the chat companies as a new funnel, as a new direct channel for the hotels, in which you can start to control the conversion from the very first moment when things are really starting. Why are we working on this? Because as a company, the key thing that you need in order to enable this new space is data. The Connect AI, the core heart of the product, is a data layer in which we are able to understand and ingest all of the content from the hotel, from the property itself, the location, the user reviews, anything that can have any type of interest for clients, and then condense that into a single source of truth for the hotel. And then connect that to what actions mean in our space. Look for rates, and ability to book. This is especially important because models are really good at language, but they are not really good at giving you current pieces of live data. So at Connect AI, we connect on the back end to the systems of the hotel. So when someone is asking about the property, we are able to respond to live dates and ability to book independently of what the models are thinking. It's like the modern way to work on requests, like an API would be in the past, is the MCP technology that became a standard this year and we are using here. We are especially well positioned to provide the best answers to the clients, to the users, because of the breadth of the data that we have. It's not only that we can understand real-time data, it's that we understand the situation of the market itself for the context of the conversation the user is having. And therefore, if we understand that you're looking for specific dates and those dates are very requested, it's high demand, then the personalization of the response that you can give to clients at ChatGPT is going to be completely different than if you just are looking for a standard trip in the far future. For hoteliers, this is clear. You need to be AI ready. You need to be prepared for when this becomes massive. We are seeing all of the signs of the growth here. As I said, first in travel research phase and planning, but then it's becoming a necessity to enable the next steps. Otherwise, you will be the traditional large players that are going to occupy that space. We are seeing really huge growth. It's still a small amount, but growing really quickly, which is exactly where you want to be if you want to have a first mover advantage.